Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So guys, before we dive in, if you've been loving the energy here, I have created a collection of spiritual ebooks and printable workbooks to help you along your journey. From manifestation rituals to love journal prompts, these tools are designed to help you align, heal, and rise. You'll be able to find a link in the description box below or on my Patreon channel under the shop tab. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about what's the gossip about you. So pile number 1, you're going to be the lazurite crystal. Pile number 2, rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3, tiger's eyes crystal. So again, pile number 1, lazurite crystal. Pile number 2, rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3, tiger's eyes crystal. So pause this video a few must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi Pawan! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 1, you picked the lazurite crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1, what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip about you? We have the 5 of Cups. Somebody's drowning in their emotions. There's a heaviness here with this person or the gossip surrounding you. I feel like somebody is in their feelings about something that they did to you that has backfired on them with the 5 of Cups. So they're drowning in the emotion and they are in sorrow at the moment. Okay, this is somebody who is experiencing some sort of setback in their life or emotional disappointment by the choices that they've made, and now it's spewing over into their lives, and people are associating this loss, this disappointment to you. Okay, something in regards to you that they did to you. So some of you could be like a past lover, a family member, a co-worker, a boss, an old job, but some sort of like disappointment is happening because of something that surrounding you with the 5 of Cups. But like you're not the one who's in the 5 of Cups, but it's like basically your energy is what initiated the 5 of Cups energy. Okay. So what's the gossip about you, my problem number 1? What's the gossip? Yeah, we have the Sun card. Okay, so ever since you cut off this person or you parted ways with this person, this group of people, this institution, with the Sun card, I'm getting like you're on a positive streak. Your life is like turned out to be more like significant and more I heard amazing. Like your life is more amazing right now. Like I feel like you're in your power. You're shining brightly with the sun card. Some of you could be Leos here. And if you are a Leo and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. But you're shining brightly here with the sun card. And that's what's being said. Like that's the gossip about you. Like you look more vibrant with the sun card. There's some sort of elevation ever since you removed yourself from this environment. Okay. So what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip, my pal? That's too many cards. What's the gossip? Just one, please, Spirit. Ooh, yes. With the World card, something has come to an end, a conclusion. A cycle has ended, and a new one is about to begin for you. So people could be talking about that. And it looks promising because we have the sun here, a lot of success, a lot of abundance. So your new chapter is extremely promising, and people could be talking about how you're on top of the wheel and somebody's at the bottom. So I'm gonna like wheel of fortune energy. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip? What's the gossip about you? Ooh, Six of Swords. You're moving on to calmer waters. This person or this entity, this group of people, this organization, okay, um they're still stuck in the past with the Five of Cups while you're moving forward. That's the tea on you. That's the gossip. Like people are talking about that. Like they're talking about like there's a lot of speculation that whatever happened was in your favor. Initially, it may have looked like it was like a downfall for you or a setback for you, but in actuality whatever happened between you and this group of people or this specific person was a stepping stone for you and a step down for them, like a regression for them. Initially, it didn't look like that, but over time, it started to show that you're doing much better. So, what's the gossip about you? We have the Hierophant, okay? So, we have Taurus energy. There's something about stability because we have two fixed signs here. I'm gonna like something about your vision. Okay, with the Hierophant, the gossip about you is that you are extremely knowledgeable. You're like you could be a scribe here, like you're somebody who preserves knowledge with the Hierophant, very traditional. I'm also getting like an energy of wisdom and expertise. Like you're definitely an expert in your craft, and somebody may have taken that for granted, or they may have thought that whatever you brought to the table was replicable, like anybody could redo it, like what you have wasn't as valuable as it seemed initially. Okay, that's what it was. So this person may have dismissed you, or this group of people have dismissed you thinking that you were replaceable, but in actuality you're not with the Hierophant. Okay, and that's the gossip about you. That's why they are in the Five of Cups. That's why they're like thinking back about what they did and how they behaved towards you, and they're realizing it was a misstep on their side, on their end, and they're reaping the consequences of their action. So what's the, yeah, we have the King of Swords. The gossip about you is that you actually was playing chess while these people were playing checkers. You were always 10 step ahead of them with the King of Swords. Like what is being discussed, what is being said is that you're actually a lot smarter than the people give you credit for. Like these are people that really thought that they were above it, like they were so smart, they were so bright, they were so advanced, and you were like, you know, a beginner or a novelist basically. But they're finally realizing with the King of Swords that you were always 10 step ahead of them. What's the gossip about you? We have here, ooh, Seven of Swords. People are talking about how you were so strategic. Some of them, they feel played because you outmaneuver them with the Five of Cups. I'm getting like this person, or this entity, or this group of people, organization, they feel like they were played, like they got outmaneuvered by the Seven of Swords, like with your energy, like you were, like I said, always 10 step ahead of them. And they're realizing that now you saw them for who they truly were, but you just never said a thing. Like you just kept it to yourself and you took a mental note. Okay, that's why they're in the Five of Cups, because now they can't come back and try to manipulate you, because they know it's not going to work because your mind is already made up about them. What's the tea? What's the gossip about you? Yeah, you see, I'm telling you, you already called out judgment. They know that. You see them clearly for who they are, what they are, and there's no going back and forth with you. Like you already made up your mind. You're very well aware. You have a lot of discernment with the judgment card. So what's the gossip? Yes, we have the Fool card, but it's in reverse. So what is being said, like the gossip surrounding you, is that somebody made a reckless decision when it came to you, and now they're paying for the consequences of their action. But not only that, there's something about their reputation. Something is being brought to the forefront with the sun card. Something is being illuminated regarding the situation. So somebody may have thought that they could do whatever they were doing to you behind the scenes and no one would know about it, because you're not the type of person that's going to broadcast like when somebody does something wrong to you. You're just more likely to continue with your life and move on gracefully. Like there's something graceful about your energy. You're not going to put up a fuss. You're not going to be dramatic or make a scene. You're not going to do any of that. But somebody may have underestimated that and thought, like, saw that as a weakness and they thought they could exploit it. But with the full card, they're being seen as reckless. Okay. So what's the gossip about you? We have the Hermit. Okay, Virgo energy. So we have all the earth signs because we do have judgment, and that's Saturn energy. And Saturn is Capricorn's ruling planet. So I'm getting like that energy is coming out very strongly for you as well, my pal number one. I like a lot of earth energy, so grounding energy. So the gossip about you is that you have retreated with the Hermit card, but not in a way where you're wounded. It's more about going within, going through within yourself and healing and like becoming a better version of yourself, just keeping improving. People are gossiping about that. Like they love your ability to retreat and just go within and heal and become better than you were before. Like you have this reputation of doing that with the Hermit card. So what's the gossip about you? Ooh, Nine of Swords. Okay, so when your name is being brought up in conversation, when people are gossiping about you, there is like a nervousness. There is a sleepless, restless energy surrounding you. Like when your name is being brought up with the Nine of Swords, somebody could be like worried about what you know and what you're willing. I don't know why I heard willing to expose, or you're about to expose about them. They're kind of afraid that it will be a detriment for them if you were to expose your side of the story, because right now people are just gossiping about the other side, like the other person, the one that's in the Five of Cups, not really you, what you're doing. All they're seeing is like you have retreated with the Hermit card. You're really composed, you're very strategic, but they don't know what your next step is going to be because the Seven of Swords, you're moving in silence. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Bounce. Okay, with the Emperor, this is your energy. People are gossiping about that, like talking about like how you took your power back with this energy, with the Emperor Bows energy. Okay, they know like they're putting respect on your name with the Emperor. They better know who they're messing with. Okay, like yo, what? Whoever this person is in the Five of Cups energy, they know not to like. I feel like this person is very selective with the words that they use or what they say when it comes to you. Okay, they don't want to give too much information because people are already talking about like, there's something that's not quite right about this person's story, like how they're portraying you, because like the energy does not match the reality of you with the Emperor. Okay, this person could be like trying to control the narrative when it comes to you, but it's like there's holes in their story. That's what I'm getting here. What's the gossip about you? Yeah, Four Swords. You have retreated with the Four of Swords. Okay, you're holding back, you're more laid back. Like people are just kind of like, especially that person, they're kind of like worried about what your next move is going to be, and they know that it's going to be a game changer. Okay, like they're afraid, like whoever's in the Five of Cups, they're afraid of what you're going to reveal. Like there's something about that that's making this person nervous with the Nine of Swords. So what's the gossip about you, my pal number one? Ooh, okay. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. You're living a life of luxury. You have high standards for yourself. You're choosing the higher road with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. You have set a certain standard that this person cannot live. They cannot abide to this standard. Okay. It's too high for them with the Nine of Pentacles. Some people, they could be saying that you're a diva, you think you're all that. Some people may not really like your stance or like the way that you conduct yourself because it's like high vibing with the Nine of Pentacles, and for some of them it's like unattainable. They don't feel like they could operate at that type of like I don't know why I heard industry level. Okay, there's something about you that's high class. What's the gossip about you, my pile number one? What's the gossip? We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're a visionary. You're going places, okay? Your life is progressing in the right direction and it's far-sighted. So these are people that you left behind or people that you no longer are associating with that are still talking about you, that are still gossiping about you, they're still watching you on social media, heavy when it comes to your career, like heavy on career wise, okay? Because I'm getting like with the Emperor, with the all the earth signs being here, the sun, like something about your career, nine of pentacles, like your finances, like your stability, like your reputation, your career. That's what I'm getting here, like 10th house energy. So what's the gossip about you? What's the, yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. So there could be talking about how you're moving, you're progressing in the right direction with the Knight of Wands, but you're also making bold decisions or making bold moves. Some of you could be posting on social media, like it could be like, you know, LinkedIn. You probably like are posting a lot more on LinkedIn, and you're gaining traction or you're gaining visibility. And some people are kind of like afraid of what you're going to expose by, like, you know, talking about your experiences, your work experiences, or your knowledge and your expertise. You're definitely being viewed, especially with the Hierophant, as like a scribe, somebody who's extremely knowledgeable. Okay, you have a lot to bring to the table. Like your value has, like your market value has elevated. Some of you are taking courses right now and you're doing so behind the scenes. So this person, these people, or this person is trying to clock or anticipate your next move, but because you move in silence, it's kind of like challenging for them to do so. So what's the gossip about you? Ooh, we have the Devil. Ooh, okay, there is a obsession here. People are definitely obsessed with you. They're obsessively talking about you. They could be saying that you're very focused on your career. You don't really have time for conversation, or you don't really have time for socializing. Okay, like with the Devil, you're more focused on your career. You're more focused on your coin. Some of them, they could be saying that you're power hungry because they don't understand your drive, your grind. Okay, we have the Temperance card. You could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusper, but we have all of the fire signs here and all the earth signs. So you could be earth, fire, cusper, or have both in your chart. Like you could be an earth sign, sun, and then a fire, moon, or vice versa. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. So like that fire, that drive is very contained. Okay, you're somebody who's extremely driven, somebody who is ambitious as well. So this is something that they could be discussing, like how ambitious you are, how forward thinking you are, especially with the Two of Wands being here and the Knight of Wands. Like you're bold, like you're doing something boldly right now, like, you know, and people are talking about that, like they're kind of scared of like how far you're going to go. They were not expecting this from you, and that's what's triggering this person. This person who's like, because there's a specific person that's in the Five of Cups, but it could be a group of people that are, you know, talking about you. But there's one specific person that's in the Five of Cups that is like, they underestimated you. This person thought they had you figured out, and they're realizing that they have not, that they, like, they feel like they got played, because the reality of you is not the version of you that they made up in their mind. And that's not your fault if they feel like they got played. They're the one who was projecting. So what's the gossip about you? Ooh, Bouse again. Emperor Bouse. They better put some respect, okay? They don't like that. My pal number one, they don't really like the fact that you're in the Emperor energy. This is like triggering somebody. You've gained, it's like as if, the thing is, this is somebody who thought you didn't really have that much power with the Emperor. However, because some of you could be earth sign, your power was more subtle. It was quiet because you contained that fire. Okay, so some of you could be like earth dragons or something like that. If you're not like air, fire sign or earth sign, you could have like you could be a fire dragon, an earth dragon. Okay, this is what I'm getting here with the Emperor and, like, you know, with the earth elements here. So someone may have thought, like, you know, because you're more quiet, you're more laid back, you didn't really have that drive, that determination, that fire within you. They mistook your quietness for passivity, and now they're like in their feelings. So what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip? Woo! Bounce again, guys! What? The Emperor 3 times. Oh my gosh. Oh, somebody is in their feelings. They are shook. They're shook about like your endurance. This is what people are gossiping about. Like they didn't know you had this power in you, like this drive in you. Like this person really underestimated that power that you had. You don't have to be an Aries to operate in that energy, okay? Like you have that drive that this person really took for weakness, because your drive was very subtle. But then when you really want to put like your like, you know, put your foot on the pedal, the gas pedal, you're gonna go hard. And this person is realizing like, oh whoa, like pile number one really has that power. Pile number one is really that guy or that girl. What? Now they're shook, now they're afraid, because now they're starting to realize, like they're backpedaling, like they're realizing, oh okay, so all this time when I thought they were not paying attention, they were paying attention to me. All that time when I was like sneak dissing and they didn't say anything, they were clocking me. Like this person's realizing that's why they're tripping with the Nine of Swords. So what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip about you? Because I feel like this person is like loud. They like to talk. Like they're just all it's like all bark and no bite. That's the type of energy I'm getting from this person. So what's the gossip about you? Ooh, we have the star. Okay, they're talking about how you are original, how you're authentic, how you're real. Your essence can't be duplicated. They're like, now they're putting some respect on your name after it's already too late. So what's the gossip about you? Yes, okay, we have the Knight of Cups. This person is realizing that your power came from your ability to be persuasive. You're not forceful. This is somebody who is like a tyrant. Like they don't know how to create they don't know how to foster collaboration with others. They just like, they're tyrant. Like they tell people what to do, or they demand things, like, you know, like somebody who's entitled. So their power was superficial. It's not real. It's not like authentic. Like your power is authentic. That's the gossip about you. Like people are starting to put two and two together. What's the gossip about you? What's the gossip? We have, okay, no, just one card, please, Spirit. What's the gossip? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you were extremely more resourceful than this person gave you credit for. Okay, they're realizing the error of their ways. Like you were more resourceful, a lot more knowledgeable than this person gave you credit for. And now people are starting to realize like they fumbled you. People are whispering behind this person's back saying that they're a fool because they were reckless. So what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip? Just one card, please, Spirit. What's the gossip? Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're emotionally intelligent. You're a lot more wiser than they anticipated. What's the gossip about you? Just one card. Wow. Three of Pentacles. Your reputation definitely precedes you, my pal number one. You are a woman or a man of your word. And that's the gossip. It's like positive gossip, but people are also like talking, like, it's not like they're talking bad about this person, but they're like pointing out this person's flaws, like the truth of the matter of like what really went down between you and this person, this you and this company, you and this manager, whatever it is, the situation. People are seeing the truth, okay, and you're being vindicated. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, Belle 2. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number two, you picked the rose quartz crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, oh, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two, what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip about you, my pal number two? Ooh, some sort of truth has come to light about you. Somebody may have, okay, so the gossip is more about revelation, truth coming out. Somebody is being found out. Somebody who was talking crap about you, now they're being found out with the Ace of Swords. The truth, okay? The real truth, okay? So this is somebody who may have lied about you, spread nasty rumors about you, and now they're being found out. And people are kind of like embarrassed or ashamed because they took this person's side over yours, and they didn't even give you the time to explain yourself. So it's like the moment that the gossip, the lies, or whatever this person was saying about you came to light, they automatically believed them over you. They didn't even give you the time of day to explain yourself. But now, without having to do much, you got vindicated, and now the truth has come to light. And now people are shook, they're embarrassed. Okay. So, what's the gossip about you? Yeah, Six of Cups, people from your past. Some people are like in regret, they're being nostalgic. They're starting to see that how you were treated was unfair, it was unjust. And some of them, they want to make amends with you, but they don't know how, because like I said, they already betrayed you. They already did like the most. Okay, some of them, they went above and beyond with their bullying, because I feel like there could have been like some sort of bullying when it came to you. This is somebody who may have been like a tyrant. They were jealous of you, so they spread nasty rumors or gossip about you. Some of you could be like family members with the Six of Cups, or like past friends that were always jealous of you. That's the thing, that it was rooted in jealousy, and they wanted to ruin your reputation. And they were able to do so at one point in time. Like, people would believe them. Now people are like starting to see that this person lied all along, and a lot of them are embarrassed. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip? Ooh, Five of Cups. People are in regret. I'm telling you. Some of them, they wish they never believed or participated in the bullying, because I feel like they were bullying you. Okay, they were going above and beyond to make you feel uncomfortable, to make you feel unwelcome, to make you feel unloved. Okay, with the Five of Cups. And people are talking about that. Like, people are talking about like what they did to you, how they treated you. You probably see these people as like unfair, unjust, like, I'm gonna let opportunistic individual. Like, you don't see them the same way that you used to. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so a lot of them, they're talking about how they did something too quickly when it came to you. They were reckless even with their words. Some of them, they were really harsh with their words, really mean to you. I can get like a mean energy, but some sort of truth has been illuminated about a situation, about a rumor that was spewed about you that wasn't true. And people are starting to realize that whoever was spewing that rumor is the person that it applies to. So let's say if somebody was saying that you're promiscuous, the person who said that is the promiscuous individual. Okay, and now the truth is being revealed, and people are talking about how they were so quick to misjudge you, so quick to dismiss you with the Knight of Swords without a second thought. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Yeah, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so the gossip about you now is that you already, like, now that it's too late, now that the truth has come out about you, you're not interested in reconciling with these people. You're not interested in working things out with these people. You're indifferent to them. You already moved on, and you're unbothered. Some of them, they're in the Nine of Swords now. They're worried, they're stressed out. They knew that how they treated you was unfair, but they still went with it. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Like, the gossip about you right now is that you use this experience as a way to become better and not bitter with the Ace of Pentacles. Now you are extremely valuable. You bring a lot to the table. You're really focused on your career. You've leveled up. Some of you have graduated with honors. Some of you are in leadership, senior leadership position. You're doing extremely well with your life, and people are starting to notice that they embedded it against you, and now it's like they're lost. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, they're starting to realize how resourceful, how valuable you were to them. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Yeah, we have the moon card. Now, like people are like speculating on what you're doing right now because you have been MIA for a minute and people don't really know what's next with you, what's next for you, what you're up to, what is like going on in your life because you're moving in silence with the moon card, okay? There's a lot of illusion, a lot of speculation now. Some of them they're kind of like worried about what you think of them. They're worried about that, okay? Because they know that they mistreated you, they made a rash judgment about you with the Knight of Swords, and now they're realizing that now you see the truth about them with the Ace of Swords. You already categorize them as like not as an enemy, but definitely not an ally. Okay, you're definitely not seeing these people as an ally, not people that you want to collaborate with, people that you want to hang around with. Like you definitely see them as people that you're not interested in reconciling with. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? We have the Hangman in reverse. Okay, so with the Hangman in reverse, you're seeing things for what it is. You're seeing these people for what who they are, and there's no turning back. Okay, and now people are realizing that they misjudged you or they did something too quickly with the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of regret when your name is being brought up in conversation. Like people are like they're praising you. I'm not gonna act like they're not. They are praising you. However, it's like there is an undertone of regret and embarrassment when they're praising you because they were judging you. They were like, looking at you like you were the bottom of the bottom, like you were nothing, and in actuality they were projecting onto you. This is how they felt about themselves, okay? And this is who they were. Like I said, whoever was saying, like, I'm just using that in example, if they were saying that you're promiscuous, is because they were promiscuous and they're trying to make it seem like you were the worst, like you were like, just disgusting, like, doing some vile things, right? And it's them the whole time. The truth is being like exposed, and now people that believe that lie about you, now like when they're talking about you, like they're whispering, not because they're running their mouth talking crap, but it's because they're embarrassed. Like now they can't even say, like they can't even give you your props in person because like they know that you're not going to be receptive. You're going to look at them like, yo, weren't you just running your mouth before? Now you want to give me my props? Like, what? Bye. This is what I'm getting here. What's the gossip about you? Ah, Six of Pentacles. Yes. These people are starting to realize that you had a lot to offer. You gave out more than you were receiving. So, what happened is that once you remove yourself from this environment, once you remove yourself from these people, like the dust has settled, and now people are starting to see who is who. And because your energy is no longer a source of like a resource for them anymore with the Six of Pentacles, they're starting to see that they were in a drought. Like there's a lot of like draining energy around you, and these people are starting to see that you were always like the light. Okay, star like energy. You were always original, authentic, and these people were always fake. So what's the gossip about you? Yeah, we have this Knight of Cups. Yeah, like you were a true friend. Now they're all like, all these people that like past people, now they're all in their little mess. Okay, there's a lot of drama around them. Okay, a lot of drama, a lot of like arguing, a lot of like fighting, and now they missed your energy because you were the stabilizer with the Six of Pentacles. Without you being the buffer, they're not able to point the finger or say, oh, it's you, or like the drama. Like, no, now it's clear as day who is the culprit, who is the, like, the drama king or drama queen, the one who brings problems, the one who's draining. Like now you're not there for them to use you as a scapegoat. Now the truth is being there. Okay, the truth is being revealed. So what's the gossip about? Yeah, we have the Strength card. Okay, and if you are a Leo and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Okay, yes, you're courageous, you're powerful. Okay, you're definitely a sovereign being. Like people are talking about how strong you were. Like they're realizing now that you're gone, all of that you've gone through, all of the drama that they put you through, all of the hardship, all of the hurt, the drama, like the talking crap, trying to destroy your character. They're starting to see like how you stood tall and you never like back down, and you never like let them like destroy your self-esteem. They're realizing how strong you were, okay? And they're realizing how horrible they were. Like they're starting to see like, yo, you're the devil. You see, they don't even want me to speak. They don't even want me to tell it. They were the devil to you. They were the oppressor. Okay, they're starting to realize this. Okay, you see, they don't even want me to speak. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Yes, Four of Swords. Yeah, lay back. You didn't even retaliate. You could have, but then it would have put more fuel to the fire. And you were like, not about that life. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys marinate in your mess, and me, I'm gonna just keep it pushing. And that's exactly what you did. And you're doing so much better without these people. I promise you. It may seem lonely at the time, but you're going to find better friends. You're going to find better people, like real kindred spirits, okay? So what's the gossip? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. They're talking about how like patient you were, how dedicated with the Seven of Pentacles. Like you're somebody who put in a lot of effort into your growth, into your career, into like a lot of things that you were doing in your life. Okay, people are starting to notice that like you were worth the investment, but they fumbled you. What's the gossip about you? Wow, the strength card again, guys. Like I feel like your strength in your endurance and your stamina is something that they're shook about. Like they were not expecting this from you. They really thought that you were going to crumble and break into pieces, and that's what they were banking on. Okay, like honestly, if you would have broke into pieces and you were like defeated by what they put you through, do you think they would feel guilty? No, they would not even care. They would feel like you deserve it. But because you overcame it and you became stronger and better, okay, with the strength card being here twice, now these people are shaking in their boots because they're starting to see like, yo, you have the power to crush them, but you're not like them. And that's what's like, making them realize how ugly they are on the inside, because you're not like them, because they know if they were in your shoes they would have went for revenge, but you didn't. Okay, you're allowing the universe to do it for you, and that's like even worse. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Yes, we have the Hangman. Like, yeah, you're taking a temporary pause, you're not even engaging with these people. They know that they're the one who's feeling stuck. So what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip? Ooh, there's a lot of speculation when it comes to your spirituality with the High Priestess. A lot of them, they're talking about that with High Priestess. Okay, some of them, they're kind of scared of your spirituality. They're talking about like how you're so in tuned and you saw right through them the whole time, but you never really acted on what you saw. You decided to allow the universe to do its work. And some of them, they're kind of like afraid of the wisdom and the knowledge that you possess with the High Priestess. What's the gossip about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What's the gossip about you? We have the Chariot. Yeah, structured and disciplined and strong will. This is what they're saying about you. They admire the fact that you kept it pushing and you used what you've gone through as a stepping stool instead of like becoming bitter. You got better over time, and a lot of them, they feel like you've surpassed them. They're impressed by that, but they're also irritated, okay, because they were not expecting you to surpass them. The whole point of like bullying you and like like outcasting you was for you to dismantle. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip? Ooh, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, they're talking about how you're hardworking, you're meticulous, okay, you're dedicated. Yes, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. They're surprised. I'm telling you, they were not expecting you to go this far or to achieve what you have achieved so far. They were expecting you to stay stuck or trapped in fear, but you didn't. You used what they did to you as a stepping stool. You became better. What's the gossip about you? What do we have here? Ooh, okay. There's a lot of illusion or confusion. Like they don't know how you did it. They don't know where did you get your strength from. This is why they feel like with the High Priestess, like there's something mystical and magical about you, but it's also unnerving, on like intimidating to these people, because it's like they know if they were in your position, some of them, they would have crumbled by now. Okay, what's the gossip about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What's the gossip? What's the gossip? Just one card, please, Spirit. What's the gossip? Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, they're seeing that you're not playing anymore. Yes, you may have moved away, but you're leaving, like your boundaries are up with the Queen of Swords. You're not playing those games. Like you're not, jerking around with them. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like, stern energy with the Queen of Swords. You're not playing. They know like your boundaries are up with them, and it's gonna have to account to what they did. They're not gonna be able to sweep things under the rug. That's what they were hoping that you would do, sweep things under the rug, allow them back in. But they're talking about like you're not doing that. You're standing firm on your boundaries, and if they're gonna come back, they better apologize the proper way and show a change behavior. Because if they show you that, like if they try to come back and apologize and show you one bits of like sneaky behavior, they know you're gonna cut them off, and it's gonna be for good with the Queen of Swords. You're not playing with these people. They know that. That's what they're saying about you. They know you're not playing around. They're gonna F around and find out real quick. Yes, and they know you're confident. With the Queen of Wands, they know you're not playing. They know that you know your value now. And that's what they were trying to do. That's why I feel like it's family or friends with the Six of Cups, like people that you were once close with, that knew you, knew your weaknesses, knew your soft spots. Okay, they were exploiting that. And with the Queen of Wands, sorry about that, my pal number one. Sorry, my pal number two. So yeah, you're not bargaining your value. They know that with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, like you're a warrior. They know, like you're standing your ground. You're not backing down. That's the gossip. And some of them, they're kind of scared of that energy because they're not used to it. They're used to having the upper hand when it came to you. And now it's like the table have turned. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Yes, King of Wands. You're bold. You're confident. They don't like it. Your confidence is irritating to some of them. They feel like you're cocky. Now you're arrogant. Now you have some bass in your voice. They like you tone it down. They want you to tone it down, but you're not going to. With the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands and Queen of Wands, you know your value, you know your strength, you know your abilities, you know what you bring to the table. And it's like, yo, come correct or don't come at all. And if you're gonna be disrespectful, I'm gonna cut you off without warning. You know what you're doing. You know, like, you're not a kid. You know exactly what you're doing when you talk to me crazy. This is what I'm getting here. So what's the gossip about you? Yeah, the Tower is here. I wanted to come out. What's the gossip? Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's coming in hot with the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is happening too fast for them. So what's the gossip? Guys, I can't make it up. Seven of Wands. You're standing your ground. You're not playing with these people, and they don't like it. They feel like you're too powerful now. That's the gossip about you. Like you're not playing games. You're stepping into your power. You're standing your ground with the Seven of Wands, and you're going to reinforce your boundaries if need be. You're not playing around anymore. And you're not even giving people second chances to disrespect you again. You're not doing that anymore. If they don't come correct, they just don't come at all. And that's what's happening right now. A lot of them are scared because they know that you have some sort of spiritual gifts, like I said, with the High Priestess and the Moon card being here twice. So you could see if like they're being deceptive. Some of them, like let's say if you're a tarot reader, they know that you read tarot. So they know you're going to pull cards on them. If you want to know what their real intentions are for you, you're going to pull cards on them, and they know that. So some of them, they don't even want to step to you at all because they know you're going to see right through their games. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number two. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video. Pal number two. Bye. Hi, Bell 3! Welcome to my channel. This is Stellabeautytarot Tarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 3, you picked the Tiger's Eyes crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous spell or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3, what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip about you? What do we have here? Ooh, okay, High Priestess energy. Okay, my file number 3. Yes. Ooh, I'm feeling like a powerful energy emanating from you, my pal number 3. I love it. Okay, but your essence, your power, it's just like enticing here. A lot of people are drawn to you with the High Priestess. Some of you could be tarot readers. Something about your essence is like, I'm getting like people are very drawn to it and they can't stop talking about that. There's something mystical and magical about you. It's like you finally stood up in your power and people are feeling it. Okay, with the High Priestess, some of them are intrigued, some of them are a little bit intimidated by your power, especially if you are like if you're doing tarot and you're doing it online. Okay, you have your channel, you maybe you have an Instagram page, like people are lurking, watching you constantly. They're amazed by the knowledge, the wealth of knowledge that you have, that you possess. A lot of them are like, they're intrigued, they want to ask you questions but they're afraid of what you're going to tell them. Somebody wants to book a reading with you with the High Priestess. Somebody wants to book a reading with you, or somebody already has, but I feel like they booked the reading under another name, so you wouldn't know that it's them. Okay, somebody booked a reading and then your reading came to pass. Even if the name was wrong, the essence, the energy, you picked up on this person's energy. Some of you may have felt like a familiarity with this person when they booked it with you, but because they booked it under another name, you weren't sure if it was this person, but you did the reading for someone and it came to pass. And people are talking about that. Like some people are like shook, they can't believe it. Okay, like every detail of your reading came to pass. So what's the gossip about you? Ooh, what is going on with pile number 3? High Priestess again. What? Didn't I say this energy is so powerful? Oh my gosh. Yo, they're shook, my pal number 3. I don't know what you told them in that reading that came to pass, but somebody is shook by your power. People are like mesmerized, okay? I feel like there's other people that want to book with you, but now like they don't want to make it obvious because it's like a group of them that wants to book a reading with you. After the first person that booked a reading, it came to pass, because I feel like maybe they were doubting your intuition. Somebody was maybe saying like you're a charlatan, you're fake, you're not really intuitive like that, you don't really know what you're talking about. And then, just to test their theory, they booked a reading with you to just to prove that, oh, it's not going to come to pass, they don't know what they're talking about, they're lying, right? And they did the reading and it came to pass. Now with the High Priestess, double confirmation. Like people are talking about like how they know you are really a High Priestess, you really are a real true tarot reader, okay, or a spiritualist, whatever it is that you are like well versed in. They know that you're the real deal with the High Priestess coming out twice. Like what? So what's the gossip about you? We have the Ten of Wands. Some people are a little bit conflicted with the Ten of Wands, or they feel burdened by this knowledge because now they're starting to see certain things that you used to see in the past that came into actualization, and now they're burdened by the thought of like knowing that you know these things. Okay, it's making some people nervous. They feel like you shouldn't possess that much power or that much knowledge. Okay, spiritual knowledge. What's the gossip about you? Ooh, Six of Swords. Ooh, you're definitely at a distance from these people. Some of them, they feel some type of way about your distance. They feel like there is an energy of like them not wanting to admit that they misjudged you, or they like, yeah, they had like a rash judgment of you. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? What's the gossip? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Ooh. Ooh, there's some sort of betrayal. Maybe that's why they're nervous. Somebody knows that they betrayed your trust, or that you are aware with the High Priestess, like you already knew. They feel guilty. Somebody is like in sorrow right now because they know that they backstabbed you. That's why they feel heavy. This is somebody who may have like spread lies and rumors about your spirituality. This is could be somebody who may have said like you're into the dark arts, okay, like they're trying to say like something heavy with your spirituality, demonic, like that's what they were trying to say, that it was demonic, you're doing something under the table. Like you're playing with some, very baneful magic. That's what they're saying with the high priestess, but they betrayed you. Like they may have tried to picture painting you into something that you were not. You see, I can't even speak because they don't even want me to say that. Okay, like they don't want you to know that they betrayed you in the worst way. And I feel like people are starting to realize that this person was jealous of your power. This is somebody who could have been like saying that, oh, the magic that you do or the knowledge that you have is satanic. I'm like satanic, satanic. Okay, and this person could be the one who's dabbling in those type of magic. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Ooh, 9 of Cups. Ooh, people are starting to realize that this person was always envious of your gifts, envious of your knowledge and your expertise with the 9 of Cups. A lot of them, they wish they had your knowledge. They wish they had your spirituality, your spiritual gifts, especially if you know how to read tarot, or like if you know how to read coffee grounds or like tea leaf readings and stuff like that. Like there's something else that you know how to do. Like some of you, maybe this person has the same, like they do have like spiritual gifts, right? But they may have not nurtured their spiritual gifts, so they may have laid dormant, or they may have lost their spiritual gifts. Some of you, like this person, may have lost their spiritual gifts because they were misusing it, and you cultivated yours and you used yours to help people. So there is a big difference between you and this other person. With a 9 of Cups, somebody's realizing that they were always envious of you. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Yeah, 5 of Swords. We have the Emperor that wanted to come out. There's a lot of anger here. Ooh, we have the King of Cups. The gossip about you is that like you use your magic, you use your knowledge, your experiences to help others, to heal others, to make them feel good about themselves. It's not even about like you trying to manipulate other people to see your way or to gain power. You're not power hungry. People are talking about that. Like they're realizing this now. Like your true essence, your true power, the experience that you have, you use to heal others. Okay, you're not there to hurt people. Okay, so what's the, yeah, 10 of Cups. We have 3 10s here. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and 10 of Cups. The gossip about you is that you were always genuine, you were always real, like you treated people like family, you treated people with love and respect and reverence. You weren't trying to dominate people. Somebody was trying to do that, or somebody was trying to paint you out to be a villain, but you're not a villain. Okay, far from it. Okay, you were there to help the community. With the 10 of Cups, you were there to bring a lot of peace, okay, a lot of healing within the community. So what's the gossip about you? We have the 2 of Swords. Ooh, there's an energy of you like being indifferent to this person's claims. You're not even retaliating. Like this is what this person was like maybe saying, that you're retaliating, or that you're like you're putting X on them, a hex with the 10 of Swords, but in actuality it was them. But I feel like whatever hex that they tried to put on you backfired, and that's why they're trying to like make it seem like it's you, but the truth is coming out. What's the gossip about you? Yeah, 4 of Swords. Yeah, like the gossip about you is that you're like a peaceful individual with the 4 of Swords. Like you're I'm getting like a pacifist. That's what people are saying. Like you don't use magic to retaliate against others. You're not going to do that. You're not going to abuse your power to hurt someone or to exact revenge on people. You're not going to do that with the 4 of Swords. You're not that type of person. And that's why they're like having a lot more respect for your spirituality, a lot more respect for your powers, because initially I feel like they were disrespecting it or looking down on it. So what's the gossip about you? They regret it. People are starting to see that they missed out on an opportunity to actually learn from you, to grow with you, and to heal with you. Because like I said, somebody had to go and get a reading from you through another channel. Like they had to lie and pretend they were someone else so that you wouldn't recognize them. But like I said, I feel like a lot of you picked up on it, but you just weren't sure because of the name. It was different. So this is somebody who may have created a whole new email address just to book a reading with you. Okay, that's why I'm getting like a whole email address, no other name. But like I feel like there is something about this person's energy and the type of question that they were asking you that made you like know, like, okay, no, I feel like I know this person, but because the name is different, I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna call them out. Like you didn't do that. And people are talking about that. Okay. So what's the gossip about you? Ooh, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, people want to collaborate with you. You are really a person, or like a woman of your word or a man of your word with the Three of Pentacles. You're a great person to work with. Okay. Like I said, you bring a lot of wealth of knowledge. This is something that they wish they never dismissed with the Four of Cups. So what's the gossip about you? We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're keeping these people at arm's length. They know that. They know that you have established some sort of boundary. And even though they had to go through another channel to book a reading with you, they know that they have to respect those boundaries. Like, you know, like if you decide not to book, like not to do a reading for somebody, you have every right to do so. Some of you, you may have rejected somebody recently with the Page of Pentacles where you establish a boundary with them. You told them like, no, I'm not going to do a reading for you because like maybe this person's energy was turbulent or was chaotic and you just didn't want to bring this into your field, so you rejected this person. You refunded them their money. People could be talking about that with the Page of Pentacles. What's the gossip about you? Yeah, King of Swords. You're establishing very strong boundaries with people now. Okay, you're not afraid of saying no. I feel like before you were afraid because you didn't want to be labeled as mean or evil. Like people were really trying to downplay your gifts. They were trying to say that you don't really have those gifts, until that one person had to, you know, and under the disguise that they were someone else in order to get a reading from you. They had to do that. They had to go out of their way. And then I feel like because they did that, there is like some sort of like also spiritual repercussion for this person for like, you know, trying to trick spirit, because that's like a way of tricking spirit. Like you're trying to trick spirit like by pretending to be someone that you're not in order to get a reading. Okay, like spirits don't really like when you do that. Okay, so I feel like this person, they may have done something like that, and because they did that, they got some sort of like repercussion. Like people could be talking about like how you have very strong spirit guides. You see, somebody does not want me to speak. Like, holy moly. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Yeah, Six of Swords. You're not retaliating. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're very peaceful. After this betrayal with the Ten of Swords, okay? Like people were expecting you to say something or do something to prove that this person, whatever they were saying about you, to prove them right, but you didn't. You did the exact opposite and you decided to move on. Like people are talking about like how you're so diplomatic. You could be a Libra in here. So what's the gossip about you? Just one card, please. What's the gossip about you, my pal number 3? Ooh, Nine of Swords. Ooh, somebody is in the Nine of Swords because of what they did and the issues that they brought to you, to your doorsteps. They are in regret. That's what's happening. Like, that's what's being discussed when it comes to you, when your name is being brought up in conversation. Like, people are talking about that, like how their betrayal towards you is affecting them. What's the gossip about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Yeah, they're saying that you're embarking on a new chapter, a new beginning of your life. Like they're also speaking about how your gifts are expanding, because some of them, they're keeping tabs on you, right? Like on social media. Like let's say if you do have like your tarot channel or Instagram or some form of social outlet where you share your gifts, they're talking about how you are expanding with the Fool card. You're embarking in new territories. Some of you are maybe taking up Reiki. Okay, there's something new that you're adding to your repertoire when it comes to your gifts. You're adding something else with the Fool card. You're branching out. Okay, you're expanding your gift. You're cultivating your gift. So what's the gossip about you, my pal? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, my pal number 3. The wheel is definitely turning in your favor. Definitely turning in your favor. Okay, that's what's being discussed. That's what's being said. Like you turn your losses into wins and you're just leveling up. They know that you're protected. They know that you're chosen. That's the gossip about you. Like I said, like there's something about your energy that is so pure. That's something that they cannot deny. Okay, so what's the gossip? We have the Moon card. Something is being revealed, exposed. Something that was in the shadow is being exposed about you, exposed about your gifts. Okay, with the moon card, people are definitely talking about how you're so intuitive. Maybe you called out something about this person and now people are starting to see it. Maybe initially they were calling you crazy because like you were too advanced for these people, but now like they're catching up. What's the gossip about you? What do we have here? Ooh, they're talking about how you were so generous and very giving. Somebody took more than they were giving you, and it was an unfair balance. It was unfair. Like somebody was taking on more than they were giving you. What's the gossip about you? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, my pal number 3. People are talking about how you are resourceful. You're extremely valuable. The knowledge, the wealth of knowledge that you possess is extremely important in the community. So I feel like this is like people within your group of like friends, family, or like community, like they look down on you, look down on your gifts because they were secretly jealous of the fact that you possess this knowledge. They wanted this knowledge for themselves, but they did, wow, they didn't have the proper tools, and they were not assigned, they were not appointed like you with the wheel of fortune. You're chosen. Now people are talking about that. They know that you're chosen. They know that you're not a charlatan. That's what they were saying initially because they were hating on you, but now they're starting to see that no, you're really chosen. Okay, you're not a charlatan, you're not pretending. You really have those gifts, and those gifts are actually valuable. They could have brought a lot of like resources for them, but they played in your face with the Four of Cups. Like a lot of them, they feel disappointed in their behavior for doubting your gifts. Okay, they don't even want me to speak. Like holy. So what's the gossip about you? Ooh, we have the Fool card again. Yeah, they're talking about your new beginning. You're embarking on a new journey, and it feels foreign to them because they know they cannot step into this new journey with you. But a lot of them, they're keeping tabs on you. They're going to keep tabs on your new journey. They're not going to just stop. Okay, they're going to continue to watch you from afar. So what's the gossip about you? Ooh, some of them, they feel rejected or heartbroken. What's the gossip about you? Ooh, Four of Wands. Yeah, like you bring a lot of stability, you bring a lot of abundance. Okay, that's the energy that you're emanating right now. A lot of joy. What's the gossip about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. People are talking about how you're protecting your peace. You're protecting yourself with the Four of Pentacles. Like you're keeping them at arm's length. And we have 444 here. So you're definitely protected. You're spiritually protected. They know that. Like I said, somebody came up against you with the Ten of Swords, but it backfired on them. Okay? And you're protected. That's what they're saying about you. You're holding back as well. So what's the gossip about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What's the gossip? Just one card. Ooh, we have the Queen of Wands. You're confident. You've gained your confidence back. You're bold. Some of them, they're a little bit intimidated by your drive, your focus, your ambition, but they know that you mean well. Like you don't have any ulterior motives. You're not letting the power get to your head. You're authentic. Okay, you're real. They know that. That's what's being said about you right now. That's the gossip. Like a lot of them, they feel bad for thinking negatively about you with the Ten of Swords. Like they were kind of like in agreement with this person that was running their mouth until like you were vindicated from this reading, like the reading that this person did with you, that they had to lie and pretend they were somebody else. That vindicated your power, like your gifts. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.